you guys? Welcome back to the shop. Today, I have a few things that I need to do. One is repair some of that damage that we did to my home while we were on the trail this past couple weeks or week. And two is quickly finish off this subwoofer box. So I built a new box for in between my front seat. The other box I had was just a little bit too big. And we're gonna cover the top of this box with this stuff. And I painted it with this textured stuff, so if the dog uses this to jump up, if his paws are on here, he's got some grip. And the padding on the top here is so it's nice and cozy for him. And we're just gonna trim it with some of this aluminum trim. Just like that, pretty basic. I'm gonna have to trim some of that off that edge. All right, not bad, not perfect. But yeah, that would be a lot nicer if these were black. Okay, now we gotta get that subwoofer in there. I probably should have painted the bottom of this. So that's it, my friends. One loaded sub box, ready for the van. There's a little lizard on the floor. Right there. Cruzy hasn't seen him yet. Hi, buddy. Hi, little guy. It's okay, you can hang out in here, buddy. You're pretty cool, though. Hi. You don't want to be in the vlog? You don't want to, don't let the dog see you. He will flip out. You get food dripping from your face. I don't want you to see him, buddy. You'll attack. Dude, look at the stuff drilling from your chin. Okay, little guy. You gotta go, buddy. Trust me, little bro. You don't want to be in here. My puppy will eat you. Cruzy just about got him, so I put him up here in the tree. Do we have company? Hi, Biggie Smalls. How you doing, buddy? Are you serious? You're just gonna walk right past me like that? Really, bro? Big friends up there, buddy? Hi, Griswold. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Bada boom! We got the sub box put right between the seat. Cruzy's got a bit of padding there. That project's done. Next up, that's not supposed to be like that. And nor is that one. So these little brackets here, I got them from Amazon, and it allows you to screw lighting directly to the hood without actually screwing through your vehicle's hood. It slides on the back bottom, and you just tighten those up and it's supposed to stay on there. But with all the branches that we drug down the vehicle the other day, they were coming back this way. And as they keep hitting them, they keep knocking them, they rock themselves backwards and both of them come off. So we're gonna fix those up. These here should be a pretty easy repair, I think. I got these DJI little microphones. Take one of these little buggers. First, this piece has to go into the phone. Hold on a second. We should be live right now. I'm gonna get the other piece for this microphone here. We'll screw on the little... Okay guys, so hopefully the audio is a bit better now that we can be away from the camera a little bit. This stuff is fairly straightforward. All right, we need a little Allen key here. Allen key. That would be in here. All right, let's find the Allen key that works here. And then once she's on there, you tighten them up. Simple as that. I remember going through this one last time. I think on a metal hood, you'd probably get a better connection using these things. But on the Ford Econoline hood, that's not metal. That's a like a plastic composite hood. I don't think it's fiberglass. I think it's some kind of a composite of some kind. But yeah, the Ford Econolines of this year do not have a metal hood. Some of the other versions do have them though. I know Emily's van is she's got a 2011. Her hood's metal. The one on these ones are not. When I tightened all these screws up last time, I didn't go as tight as I did now. I was scared of cracking the hood before, and this time they move a lot less. So the bracket used to move a fair amount. Maybe that was a good thing that it actually just pushed the bracket off, versus now being this tight, if it bends, it may crack the plastic hood. I definitely feel better. Before they were a lot looser than that. Wicked. Next side, let's go. My whole van was like a trail cleaner. I took branches with me. That was a brutal trail. This thing's just hanging here too. Oh my gosh, you guys, my van's falling apart. Everything has rocked itself so loose that even that middle one just about came out. That one on the end is still tight, but look at them all. So I think maybe making a pit stop every once in a while to readjust, you know, tighten everything up here and there is just, I think I need to do that a little bit more often. These clamps worked out pretty good. I was a little skeptical on them at the very beginning, but you know, when you see some, uh-oh, I lost my Allen key. Get the big magnet. You guys ever play that game Operation? That's what this was like. Pulling it up with a little magnet like the little bones. I haven't played that Operation game since I was little. I think van life's the only lifestyle out there where you should take some time once in a while just to re-tighten up everything inside of your home. If you really think about how weird that sounds. Because your home's in an earthquake every day. Even if you stay on the pavement, it's the same way. Just, you know, if you plan on spending time on some forest service roads and in the backcountry, you should probably schedule those tightening of your screws in your home days more often. You know, I gotta say, definitely I'm harder on my van on Vancouver Island because I know I'm near my shop. So if something goes wrong, we can always bring it back and give it a little fix up. When I'm traveling, it's a little bit of a different story. I don't push my van very far when I'm on the road, because then at that point you're stuck to roadside maintenance or taking it to a shop somewhere, which usually leads to downtime in your travel. So for that 6 months that I'm on the year, I'm pretty easy on the van. We do a fair amount of small towns and city driving too when we're on the road. It's when I get back here to the mountains in British Columbia is where something in me goes a little crazy and I just want to bushwhack my van. I'm just gonna scrub the outside of it down with a wire brush. All I'm using here is just a battery terminal neutralizer. I think you can use baking soda and other things like that too, but just gonna give it a bit of an outside clean. These terminals are actually pretty decent. Sometimes I'll pull the actual terminals off and clean the actual post itself, but things are looking okay here. Doesn't take long to keep the corrosion off of here. I think you can just go to the dollar store and buy a box of Arm & Hammer, and that works too for getting rid of the acid on the battery terminal. All right, how we doing? Let's go. So these ones here I have pointed towards the outside of the trail. So it kind of like partially hits the ditches a little bit and a little bit of the road. That's perfect. Let's make sure all the lights work and we didn't break anything else. Light bar is good to go. Bottom two lights good to go. Everything works in the light bar. Something I just realized is that when I'm standing way over there away from the camera, that I am talking very loud. You know, you forget about these things, right? Because for years I've been so used to just talking to my camera, and the farther away I am from my camera, the louder I have to be. But with this thing attached, I keep forgetting that, you know, I'm yelling over here and I don't need to be yelling, that we can actually just talk at a decent volume and you guys can hear me just fine. Instead of me yelling at you and then the microphones don't sound good. Stop yelling at your audience, Chrome. All right, let's take a look and see if anything on the top of the van needs to be repaired. I'm gonna climb up here. Look at all the scrapes on my carrier. There's just lines everywhere down the carrier from the branches. Okay. We bent my antenna for my Wii boost, my cellular booster. Well, that's back to normal. What else is up here? A couple of pretty big sticks. Otherwise, everything else here fared pretty good. No solar panel damage. No damage to my roof vent. We're good to go. Having the recovery boards up here really make for getting around when you're up here nice and easy. Whoa, that recovery board didn't fare very well. Look at the sun damage on it. That used to be black. So these boards here are the ARB Tread Pros. Tread Pro is the company that makes them. They actually reached out to me a while ago. Sorry guys, you should email me back. I get so many emails that when important people message me, sometimes they get buried the next day by a pile of other random messages. So the Tread Pro company actually reached out to me. So if you guys are still watching my videos, yeah guys, I would love to team up with you. I think doing some videos about recovery boards is a beautiful idea. Oh, more damage. This little piece here. Oh man, that's just like a little reflector piece there. Oh, they broke all the clips. Literally ripped them right out. So something must have hit here, dragged across, and bent this. Because the clips are still in there. Thankfully, I've got a pile of clips and things in here somewhere. It's fun, man, when I went out and I kitted my shop out with everything I thought I was gonna need. It's nice when you need things and you're like, hold on a second. I think I bought everything I need here. All right, let's go pull those other ones out and see which one of these will work. So I know a lot of people have been asking me for a shop tour. And maybe I'll do that before I leave on my trip. Might be a really cool idea. There's a fair amount of new people around here wondering what this space is all about. And my longtime people want to know what's in my shop. So I thought maybe one day we'll do a shop tour. Maybe I'll try to get that done before we leave on our big summer travels this year. Oh yeah, they'll come out nice and easy. The only sometimes about buying these kits from Amazon is sometimes they don't even fit every vehicle. So I bought these things. I bought a bunch of different grommets, different sizes, different shapes, and thinking that these grommets would be awesome for putting into some of the oval shaped ones I have in my van that are missing. Turns out that none of the oval ones fit the Ford van. A little bit different style than the other ones, but it works. Okay, next up on the list, we have a rattle underneath the van that's been happening for a very long time. So let's go see if we can fix this darn thing. It's the second time this spot is broken. Hey. Yeah, I should have got the creeper. All that noise is coming from one spot. All right, underneath here, right there. Can you guys see right there? It's rotted. The whole piece is rotted right out. So a while ago, I got it fixed, but it looks like this whole piece came out. All right, the creeper. All right, let's go see if something like that's gonna work. It's a nice day outside there. Okay, that's what we're working with. Let's do 8 there. Okay, we'll bend that in place. Run a couple of bolts through there. I think should hold it for the long haul. I think this is gonna work, my friends. I think this is gonna work. Gonna have to bend up this bracket a bit, but there we go. No more muffler rattle. This name's sucking the marrow out of that bone. Atta boy. Oh, I see what happened here. Taking a look at the broken bumper here. I dragged it on the ground and I bent it out, which bent all this stuff out. And there's no bolt through this hole here. But there's also no bolt on the inside of that one either. I think we definitely got to put another bolt through there, another bolt through there. I'm hoping maybe when we tighten that bolt up, it'll bend the bumper back. I've never done any kind of welding like this on a frame. So my buddy Lauren's coming out to my shop in a little while, and then I'll get him to take a look at it. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna maybe readjust that bumper a bit. It looks like it's got some bolts that you can untie so you can move it. So if we can shift it up a little bit, drive some new bolts through the bottom. Maybe it'll be a little bit stronger next time I drag it, because we're probably gonna drag it again at least one more time, or 5.